Magna International is a Canadian success story built from the grassroots of small town Ontario. We are operating in 29 countries globally. We have 410 sites now, and we have 155,000 employees globally.
So the Rogers portfolio is pretty atypical in Canada. It's a very technical, diverse portfolio of warehouses, of media stations, of television stations, of wireless sites, cable head ends. It's substantially owned. A lot of our portfolio of about 8 million square feet is based here in Toronto. Almost 2 million square feet of it is one building, Rogers Centre, where the Blue Jays play. And then we have some very large campus properties. Our head office at 333 Bloor, our site in Brampton, the former Nortel head office. Each of those two campuses is 1 million square feet, 5,000 employees in each of them. They're very important to us. They're the core of our company, and that's where a lot of our occupancy strategies are being built right now. We also have key properties in York Mills in Toronto, York Mills in the Don Valley Parkway, and then a number of other sites that ring the GTA.
Magna's overall strategy is basically in line with the current economic climate. We are very innovative as a company. The people that work in the offices and the engineering, we are looking for very innovative, open concept, collaborative spaces. We're looking for technologies where our employees can do telecommuting arrangements. It's green, health-conscious cafeterias and specialty coffee bars. So things like that are perks to our employees, but so we can attract the very best talent at Magna.
There is so much great activity that's happening around workplace right now. I'm seeing it not just in the GTA in Canada, but globally. This is a topic now that's got 30 years behind it of learning from things that didn't work well and trying new approaches that are working well. And as I go around and see different workplaces, including the one I just saw today at Cushman, so many great ideas that we're all learning from and borrowing and building a workplace. I think where we're really now starting to advance this topic, and where I think that the winners are going to be separated from those that are still struggling, are two other dimensions that need to be part of the physical change. One is technology, a set of tools that you give to equip people to work in a mobile environment. Absolutely critical. You can have the most attractive workplace with the sexiest furniture and the best views, but if you can't work and you can't deal with a paperless environment, or you can't deal with collaboration without flying to meet someone, if the tools aren't there to support how you run your business, whatever that business may be, it's going to struggle. And the other area that is absolutely critical, and we're finding this at Rogers, which is paramount, is behaviors, is the principles around how you want the workplace to work. It's one thing to pick up someone who sat in a cubicle for 20 years and give them a great new attractive workplace. But if they don't know how to manage in that environment, if they don't know how to learn, if they don't know how to get stuff done, it won't work. And that's where a lot of the open office concepts that I've saw the last 15, 20 years have failed, because we put a lot of attention and energy into the physical design, and then we started to think about the tools, and we maybe gave those afterwards. So the clunky desk phone was still sitting there in the new sexy office, if you will. But we haven't really spent a lot of time on teaching people and helping people as ambassadors and stewards of that new environment.
Some of the biggest challenges, if you want to call them, facing auto manufacturing and auto parts manufacturers, I think really is the economic climate. We're looking at some of the best opportunities for landlords right now in the market, shrinking vacancy rates, as you know, and it's difficult to pick up a factory and move it to another location. It just doesn't make business sense. So people are remaining in situations where they're paying a little too much. They have to examine their bottom line. Does it even make sense to stay? These are all the challenges that are faced at a very high level within Magna, as well as with the real estate portfolio as well.
I think as we all continue to try to do our best to build great workplaces and to really manage our real estate well, what we're doing is just contributing to this growth of the great city. So as that continues, I think it's going to be exciting to watch, and I hope that we continue on the path we've been on.
The Toronto real estate has experienced, as we all know, a fantastic run. Is it a concern at all? Is it a challenge that we should be concerned about? I don't know that I would call it a concern in the industrial real estate market per se. I think we have had a very old school approach with some fundamentals that we can count on. Canada's banking system, for example, has served the real estate sector very well as far as commercial lending practices. And I think landlords have taken and developers have taken a really responsible approach to the way they have developed. So in Canada, I'm really hoping that, at a very high level, they will remain competitive and look at the US strategies as some of the things that might help Canada. For example, offering incentives and grants for new business and startups. I mean, they're rolling out the carpet to make America great. We really need to look at that in Canada to say, how can we also improve our economy?